Hey guys, this is DbdKmp, the best dib in the house, and welcome back. Welcome back to DbdKmp, the best dib in the house. Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. In the last episode, we took down, well, not took down, we knocked out Captain Mac's ship, and it was a really long episode. And yeah, I'm kind of knocking these down one video at a time now because, well, like I said before, there ain't so little of this entire game left. And yeah, I've decided to leave it at 96 for now because we are that damn close to getting to the point that we actually max out. I'll leave that at 98. Not that I'll ever use it, but you know. Yeah. Anyway. Alright. That'll be fine for now, because I think we got some more coming up. So, anyway. This episode, yep, we have no choice. Ruben's hurt. I'm surprised you made it here. With such a bad wound, up to bed with you. And there he goes. DbdKmp, you need to hear Mac's news. You're not going to like it. Uh-oh. Definitely not going to like it. Phoebe or Phoebe joined. Anyway. Let's get in there. Dad will return to Forrester when he's feeling better. Ouch, don't touch me. Ouch, don't touch me. Okay. Really? Yeah. It seems like a waste to me, but I'm going to go ahead and use up one. But I can't do anything. So, yeah, we gotta hear his news. Remember how I said in a previous episode, the game's not over yet? Well, here's a clue for you. What can be so important? I've discovered a lost part of the prophecy. The one behind the four is darker than the night, and rises midst the land. You've saved the crystals, but our real enemy is the Dark King. He's in the focus tower. Reach the tower with my ship, stand by the steering wheel, and press the A button. Arr. I owe that Dark King one. Well, now, here's the thing. You know how I said, the final crystal? Well, I'll let the game spoil that for you. And remember how I said something about the bosses? Well, speaking of bosses, actually that has nothing to do with bosses, but let's take a look at what we have with Phoebe. Yep, she's growing a bit more. She's got white. Matter of fact, I know she'd never had white before. I know she had thunder. Don't think she ever had blizzard. I could be wrong because I don't remember. It's been too long since we met her in the first part of the game, where we actually could see her, what she had on her for spells. I know for a fact she's always had fire. I think she's always had heal and cure. I'm not sure if she's had heal. No, she's like curing life. I don't know. See, it's been so long, I don't remember. I'd have to start the game over, and I'm not going to do it right now just to find out, because it's too much of a long process, because if you can't tell, Anyway. Yeah, there is a way to get to it, but I'm not worried about it right now. What I mean is, there's a way to get to the ship, but it's the only way to get to it, which is sad. But, oh well. It's just like the light temple, which reminds me. I guess we gotta go to, let's see here. Yeah, it seems sad to me that it's a bit of a waste that Tristam... Oh, there he is, finally. Anyway, Tristam and Reuben are only short-lived after you've had them for one entire season, if you want to call it that. Or rather, where they can only fight with the one boss. Seems like a bit of a waste. And after that, well, Calais was only up for one little round, but she was able to go up against... about 3 bosses. Although Tristan, if you think about it, never had to go beyond one boss. So we only had to fight 2 bosses in the beginning, one with her help and one with his DbdKmp. You'll soon battle the Dark King, but don't be afraid. You've shown great courage in saving the crystals. So I guess you could talk to him and get healed up at the last minute. So yeah, that guy is very, very important. I think there's one more instance of him, but I don't know if we missed it or not, and it really doesn't really matter, because, it only matters in the sake of optional things that you can find out. You could just optionally not even get this, but... Matter of fact, there's like plenty of times throughout the game you could just decide not to talk to the guy. It doesn't really matter, because the only times it actually matters is at the beginning, when you have no choice, and another point when you have no choice. And that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go see if he's at that one place or not. If he's not, then we missed him, and it's no big deal. I'll try and track him down for a bonus episode and see what happens. Because if you don't know, which as you don't know as well, I'm just going to take the shortcut path. I could take the long way, but it doesn't really matter, because either way, it's still kind of long, to be honest. Even though it's sort of a shortcut, it's technically sort of a shortcut, actually, to be fair. But I'm just going to do that, because I'm kind of used to it that way. It doesn't really matter anyway, because it will sound like we're going to get earthquakes. No, we don't want to go there. We don't need to go into Firebird. We do need to go here. And there's a reason. We want to tell... Yep. Okay, so he was supposed to be, like, right here somewhere. But we missed him. That's alright. It's okay. So now we just need to go finish up the game. Which what I'm going to do, because of what we got to fight and everything, I'm just going to take it And I'm going to tell you something else. Now, you might have remembered how I had to fight a monster in a certain area, and then past that, you couldn't get, anywhere to get it done. Well, that's the way this place actually works. So it kind of sucks in that regard. It's like you'll never defeat that guy. He'll just be there unless you defeat him in the dark, in here, through here. Which, if you can't tell, you'd have to go down here, and there's not much point because he'll just respawn anyway. And we're going to be seeing the enemy before you know it anyway. The only deal is we can't get to it. That enemy was guarding a treasure that we could easily have not gotten. Although, you know what? I do need to go ahead and take out these battlefields, so that's what I need to focus on first. Actually, you know what I should do is focus on getting these battlefields taken care of. Because we are there. I forgot I was going to do that. See, I need to take care of this now, otherwise I'll never take care of them. So if this becomes a really a long episode, then that's going to be it. And then we'll take on the last place in the next episode. I mean, because I don't want to go to an hour's worth. But don't have to worry. First battlefield we're going to take care of is this battlefield right here. Actually, since there's... And also, I'm not worried about... what's the word I'm looking for? Ooh, bad plant. Wow, I haven't seen those in a while. Anyway, I'm not actually worried about using up any seeds right now because I'm not going to have to use it. All I got to do is go all the way down to there because there's a free stay. There's nowhere else that I know. I don't think there's one on the ship, but I could be wrong. But right now, it doesn't matter. What we want to do right now, since also because it's closer. So we're going to go ahead and take out these guys. As there's not going to be much point in not, coming back and then having to go through all that madness again. Even though that in another sense, there's not much point in doing it either because you're going to be missing out on one enemy that you already had to take care of anyway in order to get to a treasure chest that's no longer there. So this won't take very long at all to do. Especially because of the spells we actually have. I'll have to wind up relying on her ultimately because of enemies are just a little bit more stronger. These guys are really weak. That's why I'm able to take them down. Ooh, I haven't seen this guy in a while, Poison Toad. Although, see, here's a difference though as well. Like I've said before, you won't find an actual avatar for Mad Plant anywhere. What you will find is opposite, or what you call it, a palette swap of him that's a little bit more stronger. In the tree one time. Nowhere else will you ever find the enemy that I know of. You'll find Mad Plant no doubt in the Bone Dungeon if you were to fight other enemies that are like Poison Toad, stuff like that. But these guys are nothing. And I don't think matter of fact, I know that we won't fight any more better toads than that. There's like, maybe 3 toads that you have to probably wind up facing ultimately in this game. But either way, we don't even have to do this. This is just part of 100% of the game. And I never hardly ever take care of these battlefields. But I thought, what the hell, why not? I don't know if it'll really make a difference at the end or not. But we'll just go ahead and take care of them. Now this might seem a waste to you, but what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll heal up twice. And the reason being is so that we can take on so many and get knocked down, and then we'll do it again. And what I'm going to wind up doing, since I have plenty of money, is I'm going to wind up saving. Or not saving. Sorry. Using up a 95 for a nice refreshment. This here has no end, if you can't tell. I mean, technically, if you want to call it an end, then that would be it right there. It's for free. And it's way too far away to come back all the way through just to do it. So I'm not going to come back here just to get a free refill. I just rather spend the money since I have way too much of it as it is anyway. There you go. And the reason why I've been saving that for that is because, I mean, see, technically I could have taken them out way earlier while I had certain characters. But there was just literally no point in doing so. When I can just, like, save the rest of the XP to kind of help venture out to the level limit cap, whatever they call it. Because there is. Like I said, there you go. Now, I mean, it's... If I don't make it to the last place before I get through all these battlefields, then I will do it in the next episode. And that's what I meant when I said that. But I hope I do, to be honest with you. Because I had to cut it off and just never get up there and be like, oh, why didn't you get up there? Well, it just didn't happen. But I promise you, because it's all we have left anyway, technically. I may just like cut it off when we get up to that point anyway and just fight the enemies then. That way we'll be fully prepared. Minotaur zombie. He's not a thing. I don't remember if we've ever fought this guy in a battlefield, but I know that we fought him in the Bone Dungeon. You know, in the Bone Dungeon we can get free seeds. We don't have to actually buy them, but it's technically not free because you have to fight your way to get to it. And you don't even have to fight all the enemies. If you can't tell, just to get a seed. And the reason why I was going in there was to grind for seeds, and that was it. Even though I did wind up getting some levels off screen and stuff, it really wasn't for that, but I literally didn't have a choice, and that was like way in the beginning, before I could start being able to buy seeds and stuff, you know. And I forgot that Firebird had them. But, and also I was trying to save up on my money anyway, just so I can buy what I thought, oh, okay, whatever. I didn't realize it wasn't, you know, one of the old enemies. It's okay, we could, oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen sandworms. Way too long. You know, technically I could just use a seed and just, like, you know, basically heal up at a free inn or whatever. I technically could do that, but I just, you know, I think what I'll go ahead and do is just, like, max out all my stuff now and then start using them up before the last bit. And I think I'll just go ahead and do that anyway. But that's after we get rid of these guys. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this since we got, you know, since we're so close anyway. And, with how much XP we have left to get, we technically have still quite a long ways to go before we have to, before we can get to level 37, which doesn't really matter anyway. That's not the reason why I'm trying to do this. But might as well get the level cap out of the way if we can do it. But here's the thing, with the level cap, what you don't know is that once you get to it, you'll get no more XP. None. Even though it says you're getting XP, you get nothing towards leveling up or anything. So really, it's like basically a waste. So that's another reason why you don't want to go ahead and get these battlefields until at least somewhat at the last bit of the game. So yeah. Well, sure, I could go back and forth and heal up, but I'm not going to do that. I haven't seen one of those guys in a long while. Yep, that's not bad. I forget what they're called. I believe we can find out from here. I'm just going to go in real quick and find out what they are. I forgot what they're called. Right, basilisk. Yeah, just in case you're wondering, they're called basilisk. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on a minute. That's the most silliest thing you'll ever see. Not all games do that, but that's a bit of a glitch just actually within the game. And it actually naturally happens. Like, every time she gets, like, right there. I don't know why. Even though she's just a random woman, and I say that generally because she doesn't have a name. So, anyway. Yeah, I don't know why. But, at least it doesn't mess up the game. So, I guess it's like one of those perfected glitches. That's because they're just like, it's alright, it's just one glitch, it's not going to really mess up the game. See, like, with, when games, like, really glitch out to the point that it's like, no. Okay, I wasn't sure. So, if I remember correctly, there are some battlefields up here. And yeah, we're going to start using her because I think they're a little bit more stronger. I'm not sure yet. But either way, I know we won't be able to get up there. Yep, Battlefield 10 of 10. And it doesn't matter which way we go. I'm going to go ahead and use the normal way. Ooh, mint. Yeah, this... Are you serious right now? Yeah, it should be no problem because it's only one anyway. Haven't seen Mint in a while. It's like been forever since I've seen Mint. Yeah, we're taking out old foes, but, okay, there's two of them now. I'll go ahead and see if I can't use her. I don't think she's ever had white, to be honest. Until now. I think all she's ever had for, like, wizard spells, which is... this game is the one game that's unique that has, where it has separated for spells. Will you stop minimizing? God, I'm not even touching that. What the Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, with her... Yeah, she's for, they like to separate it. There's no other game in the entire history that I've ever even known about that even has, where it has spells. And there's games out there that don't have spells. You just fight like crazy. Like Final Fantasy, I think 5, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But I think it is. I know that there's the ones out there that you don't have any spells to start out with for sure. But the one that come into mind was probably because of how you start out in the game. But from what I've read, anyway. Maybe it's Final Fantasy 1 I was thinking about. Which, that may or may not be one of the things I will be venturing into. We'll see. Two more to go. Do you have to do that? I'm not even near it. Jerk. See, with the help of her as well, we don't have to actually do that. Now, I could go ahead and take out that battlefield, but I gotta first go heal up because we have 0 spells on this guy. So yeah, don't worry. We'll be knocking out all the battlefields. Oh yeah, it shouldn't take us that long to do it. And hopefully it won't take no dang hour. I'll go ahead and buy some potions, but I'll wait till yeah. By the way, I think that guy at the table over there also sells bombs, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I'd like to help you, but you have enough explosives. Yeah. Well, that's because I don't ever buy explosives. I think I'll go ahead and max this out. For now. There we go. I don't think there's anybody who sells heal potions, so I guess I'll have to wind up, just maxing it out in general. I was gonna leave it like at 96, but I thought, you know what, I'll probably, Anyway. So, since we're all healed up now, let's take a look at how much more further we have to go. It's still quite a ways. So look at that. Whether it says next to 9978, we have a lot more XP to gain. And there will be enemies we will be encountering that says you have been ambushed. And sometimes they don't do it at all. But, So what I'm going to do is, instead of taking out that battlefield, we're going to take out this battlefield. Not to worry, don't worry. We will still take it out in order of accordance. I'm just going to do it the way, like, when we first started the game. Like, technically, I could just go ahead and wipe it out. We haven't seen those guys in a while. What was their names again? I don't even remember now. I think we can find them in there. Okay, good. Giant Toad. We haven't seen these guys in a long time. Look at that. Damn, I'm sure powerful. I don't even need her. Technically speaking, I mean, I can handle it all by myself. So could she, for that matter. I mean, look at that. But I guarantee you, though, we will be running across enemies anyway. Despite that will be like, yeah, why didn't I use her? Well, There we go. You notice as well is that the background looks a little bit different because there used to be ice, or I think maybe it was orange. I don't remember. It was I know it was just a little bit different. It changed because we took out the ice pyramid boss. Now, here's the question, but did we take him out forever? Or is it something else? Well, it could be something else. But either way, I'm not going to spoil it for you. So you're not going to get that answer out of me. Also, speaking of that, you remember the Bone Dungeon boss? Well, did we take him out forever, or was it something else? All the bosses that we've taken out so far, the major ones, that were involved, the crystals, just think about those for a minute. Did we actually take them out forever, or is it something else? I think it's something else, but I'm not going to tell you that for sure. And we got one more. I'll just let her take it out. Either way, that way we get XP. And we cleaned it out. That's pretty good. And we won 300, I think it was, or something. Yeah, pretty much. Look at that. See, these are going by pretty fast. So you might think it's worth it or not worth it to take them out at all, which it probably technically isn't, because it won't change the game to the point like you're like overly powerful, or that it'll be like, oh well, this is what you get for overpowering blah 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 blah. But in terms of if you actually played this game, will you actually like, in other words, it won't say that you cheated or something, I guarantee it, because otherwise they wouldn't just put those battlefields there for you to take them out at any time. I wouldn't think anyway. I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no clue. I just know that, I mean, so far it's not really doing anything to me. So, You know, and I believe, yeah, we are healed up. So, like I said, we're taking out battlefields in order of accordance here. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wipe out these battlefields on this entire plane, and then I'll go I'll go the normal way to go back and take care of. Oh, we haven't seen Hedgehog and Scorpion for a long, long while now, have we? Anyway, so what we're talking about now, right? Yeah. You know, then I'll go the normal way and go take out the battlefields over there in Firebird, the ones that I haven't taken out yet. Yeah, look at that. They're gone. Huh. Especially if that's all they have in these battlefields. Even if it's still two of them or one, it don't really matter. They're all gonna die. It's just faster and better just to throw spells at them. Yeah, I could just use weapons since they're pretty strong too, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like trying to wipe them out pretty fast. I'm just, you know, doesn't do anything special. I mean, especially if you want, you can use it as a way to get you more used to using the spells, especially for any bosses that may or may not be coming up. Now, there is a trick coming up that I'm going to be showing up, not right in this episode or the next episode, but it will be the final episode. I'll tell you this right now. That I'm going to be showing off, and then I'll show off like a bonus episode of that. Involves that trick. But either way, now we gotta go back and we gotta go heal up again. We have plenty of money, so 95 GP just for going through an entire battle round is like nothing. Especially when you have too much money like I do. That's what you wind up having is way too much money. It's like you wind up gaining more money than you actually spend at the end, which is crazy. Especially when you've been around a lot and doing a bunch of battles that I have. Yeah, even though I wasn't really doing it for that sake, but yeah. So I mean, it's good because that way we don't have to go, oh crap, now we can't rest up or whatever, and then we have to go and go, oh damn, now we gotta do that. Well, let's go ahead and take out this battle and see what's in it. Ah, we haven't seen these guys in a long while. Desert Hag. They all pretty much look the same, except there's like ones that are, I think, green color or something. And they're a little bit more stronger. But either way, these guys are absolutely nothing. Goodbye. Damn. Well, the more we get more of that. I'll try not to let it go past it. I'm sorry if I'm flipping through the whole deal. And actually, see, even without me doing that, it still kind of goes fast as long. It's probably because I'm so strong, you know. You have to pause the video, so even if I'm not fast flipping forward, see, I'm not even doing anything there. It's going through its own pretty fast. So, you know. Yeah. Flare followed up by white. That's what I'm doing. Wow, that's all they have is desert hags. That's not bad. Doesn't really matter to me. I mean, all I should do is just to get the remaining XP I need just to get to the level cap, which, again, doesn't really mean anything to even have the level cap. It's just, you know. Which I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I'm not even sure we're going to be able to even reach that by the time that we get to the end. But we might. We might. I don't know. We are level 36. So, that's, we're not, not there yet. Now we have 3 more to go. If we reach 0, I'm just going to let her take out the last remaining ones. And we're just going to go heal up. I'm not going to use up any seeds unless I absolutely have to. Alright, that's not bad. 2918, that's not bad at all. She's pretty... See, like I said before, she's really powerful. I mean, literally, she becomes more powerful than you, always. This is weird in terms of magic. I mean, although her flare spell probably would be a lot weaker if she had it. So there you go. And we took out that battlefield, so now I gotta go heal up again. Rinse and repeat. And we can't get back in the false space in the rope bridge, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I probably already have said that, but you know what? I mean, it does matter in a sense because, I kind of like those places. I don't like the fact that they're like, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, there are shorter places and they still are open. It's like fall spacing, you can't go back in. I'm pushing the 8 button, I think it is, to confirm or whatever. Okay, you had to minimize there for some stupid reason. Alright, so, and we could go back in the ice pyramid, but there's not much point. We haven't seen these guys in a long time. Lamia, which easily can be taken out by my Knight Sword if I still had it. Although, actually, my Excalibur would probably be better. Since I actually have the Excalibur now, which is the final ultimate sword in the entire game, but we've already seen you. Don't know why you're there, but it doesn't really matter, because we're just going to wind up whipping you out. So, haha, get in line to be taken out. Ooh, we haven't seen these guys in a long time. Mage. Although some of these are supposed to be female, believe it or not. You won't know that in the entire game because it doesn't really tell you that. But if you look it up, yeah, it'll definitely tell you that these, not all of them are female, but some of them are. Like I said, I don't remember who it is. It's probably mage or sorceress or something like that. But, that's just the way it rolls. And once again, even if I'm not pushing it fast enough, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna... Wow, they're weak against fire. Some of them are weak against fire. Some of them are weak against wind. Okay, Naga. Or not Naga. Excuse me. Lamia. Naga are purple Lamia snakes. I don't know. Their faces look kind of the same. But they have purple snakes. I can't even believe I actually watched the damn show with that disgustination of it. I mean, I could say this, though. In the show, the woman had a beautiful face, but I still was not interested in her because it's a snake. Half snake, half human. Sorry, I don't date anything with one tail. And no legs. I mean, literally, I would not ever want to date anything with that. I don't care if you do have 2 hands. You ain't gonna get me to touch that. Oh, hell no. I don't even date spiders. Seriously. They had spiders on that show. Like, what the hell, man? Seriously. A spider. Ooh, see, look at that. 540 XP. Let's see how much we are at now. I'm not checking this constantly because I'm trying to make this as fast as I can go. Ooh, 374. That's not bad. But it'll be pretty strong. Wow. Our speed, Our speed and our attack actually outweighs hers. Wow, even her defense, although our magic sucks in comparison to hers. Our accuracy is up by 1, and our evasion is way higher, probably because of the armor and stuff like that. Let's see what that does. Yep. Even the sword is at 50. Yeah, we're only going to get close with the closest we'll get is completely total would be the dragon claw. I mean, so let's take a look at what. Let's see here. Wow, 227, 205, 180, 162, 157, which does not outdo these. Oh, look at that. She's also got, I think, another armor. I don't know. I don't remember if she's ever actually had that armor or not. But she's got. I know that she's. I think she's always had this magic ring. I'm not sure. Anyway, look at that. Ether shield. We'll never get that ever. Not that we'll ever need it, but I can tell you that much. Even it, Mystic robe, steel helm. Wow, that's like a really low grade helm. But it's still good for defense anyway, for defensive purposes. Yeah, I think she's supposed to have resistance to flame automatically, if I'm not mistaken. So, But either way, we gotta go over here, and we gotta go and take on healing. So like I said, if we don't wind up going there, we'll do it in the next episode, and I do apologize. But I also made a promise as well that I would go ahead and do this. Because see, if I don't do this now, I don't, once I start going through that last place, there's no point coming back out, because then we'll have to go through all that Marauder stuff, and I don't want to do that. It's not really a good idea. So either way, let's go ahead and finish off the one last battlefield in this entire area. And then we'll take out Fireberg. And Fireberg only has about like 2 or 3. Oh, hello. Gather and Freezer Grab. Actually, Gather is... I don't think it has a shield, so I don't think we're going to have anything to worry about. But... Yep, that's pretty good. Now, if we were taking on something that had, like, Beholder, yeah, we wouldn't want to take it on. We haven't seen these guys in a long time, so... Which is good that we're actually taking on something we can take on with spells. If we were fighting something like that, which I don't think they ever have that in this game. That I've ever noticed in the battlefields. Because I haven't ever taken down all the battlefields, but I've taken down some of them. I don't remember if I actually completed them or not at one point or another. But I do know that I've taken down taken on some of them, I should say, anyway. And I have yet to actually see a Beholder in the battlefield, or one of those slimes that actually, I think they may be in there, I'm not sure. Either way, I don't think they are. But again, being as they're so random, you never know, it might pop out one of these go-throughs. And before I go over to Fireburger, I'm going to heal up, so... And see, it's not taking us that long to get through this all. Look at this crap. I mean, look at this. All this episode is focused on is basically taking down battlefields. Which, I could have done this with Ruben, but I don't really see a point. Might as well just get Phoebe and Phoebe. However you say it. Because, see, believe it or not, like I've said plenty of times, people have that name, and it's spelled exactly that same way, either way. And a lot of people are like, well, no, it's blah, 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 blah. It depends on how they spell it. Like, my name, or, not my name. Like a buddy of mine, it's named Brian. Well, some of them spell it, or were given it by Bryan, and some of them were, there it is, 744 EXP, not bad. Alright, see, it didn't take that long. Well, it's true, I could go take the shortcut, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it in accordance. So, yeah, let's just do this. Are you... You kidding me? Come on, game. Stop being a dub cheese. Yes, I'll stay. After this, I'm going to do one session of Zelda. And then I'm going to do, after I upload this and get it finished up there, I'm going to take on Brain Lord. And then after I upload that video, because I can only do it for so long. Anyway, what was I saying now? I don't remember what we were talking about. Either way, I will be maxing out those. Because we're literally at that point anyway. All we needed was one final place. And like I said, we're going to go through this door here. Kind of silly. I could just take the shortcut and it would be a little bit more easier since I was in that area. But, nah. We'll just do it anyway. I think there's a healing potion in this place. Or potions. A healing pot that has potions in it. But, oh well. You know, it's odd. You'd think that they would have a place that would sell healing potions, but that's not gonna be a thing. I mean, so far, I've noticed that to the entire game, every time I've ever played this, there's not been one place that sells healing potions. Yeah, let's take out this battlefield here. There it is. It's been a while since we've seen jellies, so we'll just take them out. And we don't have to worry about them putting up any shields, so we're good. If we did, we'd have to be using the Dragon Claw, so I'm just going to use spells like freaking crazy. I don't care how long, or how... I don't care if it... Yeah, see there, look at that. I could have taken, like I said, I could have taken these out earlier with certain characters, but I decided not to. Save the last remaining XP for the last bit of the game, as well as trying to get to the limit. Not that I really care necessarily about the limit, but you know, whatever. And we might even get to the level limit cap anyway before we can even get to the final bit of the game. We might. But then again, it might not. I don't know. I never ever attempted to. I actually, believe it or not, I actually found a way to, you know, kind of cheat. I used regular leveling first, and then I went and used the cheat code, and it just gave me up to the final one. I'm like, okay. Because I could have sworn that, believe it or not, there was a level cap, but it wasn't at this height. You know, but even then, I don't remember ever being like at where it said like you couldn't get any more EXP on it. So, yeah, we're not gonna be able to make it to the dungeon in time, but it's okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make like one more episode, and then I'll get on Zelda, and then we'll do BL. As per usual, if we have no... Yeah, okay, I'm going to defend this guy. Put him on defense and have her take these guys out. That way we can still get it. Yep, 900 GP. Damn, that's not bad. Oh, wait a minute, that's gold pieces. Well, either way. We still got quite a bit of XP in that. And we're also gaining too much GP. I mean, well, by that I mean, of course, that we just we don't have enough to buy anything. Wow, 78.98. Well, before too long, won't be for too long before we'll be able to level up. So yeah. Anyway, let's go take out this. I could buy some seeds while I'm here, but I think I've already done that. I mean, I'm just gonna wait till I go back to India, and then I'll max out the seeds. I think we can get some more healing potions. Was it here? No, maybe it's India. I'm thinking of. Either way, we'll get it done. Don't worry. I mean, we're practically maxed out as it is, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway. The reason I didn't want to do it was because of another certain place that we're going to be taking on before you know it. So, let's see. 10 of 10. Wow. Oh, we haven't seen these guys in a long while. Plant Man. Yeah, we'll just take out these guys. It doesn't really matter. I screwed up and took on the one battlefield I didn't mean to take on. That's alright. I'll just use this. Battlefield 10 of 10. Okay, well, we were going to get a battlefield with these guys anyway. Alright. Well, that works out then. Look at that. Alright, well, we'll just knock them out until we can knock them out no more. Thankfully, we do have Phoebe or Phoebe here. The way I do want to see a remake of this game, but I don't want to see like a complete overhaul of it. Like, literally, everything. I hate when they change it so much it's not even the original formula. It's like, what is this? This isn't Final Fantasy Mystic Quest or 7. That's what they did to 7, believe it or not. And I don't like that formula. I really don't. I mean, a lot of the character models look excellent for being 3D and everything, but the way they just did it was like it wasn't even Final Fantasy 7 anymore. It's like, what the hell is this game anyway? And they did the boss fight in one of them where, okay, literally you're not going to get off the bike to fight. That's kind of stupid. I mean, I know the biking range is like kind of short as it is anyway, and it can be long depending on how much heart, you know. Anyway. Yeah, I saw video footage of the remake. It was just ridiculous. Remake just really sucks to me. The true original remake, I could say, was pretty good because they didn't change up the characters too much and the whole storyline to where it's like, what the hell is going on now? Like, who infected the zombies now? I mean, like, really? Like they did with Resident Evil 2 and 3. It's like, okay, what the hell? Why? Why would you do that? Already cleaned out. Yeah, we did it. Okay, so that cleans out that. And now we're going to go in here and we're going to heal up. And then we're going to take out that battlefield. I mean, it kind of helped out that we took one down. But don't do that if you're going to do an accordance. Basically, take out the in order which ones you didn't take out. You know. And that's if you're going to do it in accordance. You don't have to do it in accordance. You can just take them out however way you want to. You can even take them on as early as possible. But I wouldn't do it without a partner. Because the fact is that, well, it makes it a little bit more easier. So you can go ahead and get the XP. You don't have to go back and forth. You can if you're pretty strong like I am at this point. Although at this point we can't be separated from anybody. But hey. Pretty much I like to go through it with at least a partner. Now, oh, we haven't seen that guy in a long while. Stingrat. You know, what's odd about this as well is that a lot of the backgrounds don't actually change for the battlefields. But there's only one. What's actually what makes it weird is that it's like one versus the rest of them just stay the same. But that's alright. It's not so weird like it's a bad thing or anything. It just doesn't like it really matters. It's just it matters in the sense that you notice these things. So let's see. Gotta take you out. You're dead. Wow, we're almost ready to level up. I guarantee I feel it in me water, as Necroscope Basis would say. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I bloody knew it. We leveled up to 37. Well, looks like we may be getting up there anyway. Or not. I don't know. You dirty scumbag. Alright. What I'm going to do is, before I cut it off, I'll heal up and go up to the place, and then we'll start taking on battles. And then we'll, in the next episode. I'll leave it off at the end of this video where we, ooh, I haven't seen this guy, or we haven't seen him in a long time, Flazzard. That's because we don't go in the dungeons after they're done, that's why. Pretty much. There's just like no point. There was only a point for Bone Dungeon because of the seed grinding that you could do for free. But since you have money and you've already bought everything there is to possibly buy that you don't have to save up for, just go for it. You don't have to just like, hold it back. So, Plant Man. I think this is the last battle, if I'm not mistaken. It was. Wow. Damn, we got so much GP. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to spend it on. I mean, literally, we got one more battlefield to take out, and then we got, at least in this area, and then we got, I think 2 more in Windia. Yeah, I think there is only 2 up there. So, And the fastest it's going, I wouldn't be surprised if this went to almost an hour. Which, even though I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. Which is, and I could be using the exit spell, but I'm not going to do that. Then I'd have to heal up constantly anyway, which is kind of making a bit of a waste. I say almost. Ooh, we haven't seen these guys in a while. Redbone and Zombie. Although I think they all pretty much have the same for the zombie, or the dude, or they're called ghouls in one area. But we're not going to go fight that. Defeated enemy. There's oh, that's right, I forgot. There was areas over there in, I don't know if I've actually shown those off in a Ghost Redbone. If not, I'll make it part of the bonus episode, which probably won't be long anyway, as it is. So I'll have to get it as long as I can go to find things, because I'm going to be going through videos, and finding out, if I've even shown it off. If I have, I won't bother with it. If I haven't, well, then it will be in it. It will be included. Because there's in that, where we had to go and take down the giant trees, monsters and stuff around there. Luckily, we don't have to take out all the enemies to find it. But I do know that there's some places. I don't know if I've actually shown them or not. But, again, I will be watching videos and see if they happen. Not right now, but I will soon. Not that I haven't been watching videos from time to time, just don't do it all the time. Not even to find out that. Look at this crap. Wow, these guys are just nothing. Can't believe we only got 3 battlefields left. We count this one here, just to take down Ghost. We haven't seen them in a long while, have we? Well, except for that one bit that we just got to find. But anyway, I forgot about it. But anyway, yeah. Wasn't even paying attention. But either way, just wow. We're almost done with battlefield and killing. Wow, 2 more to go. Can't believe I didn't get a chance to record any CT yesterday. Or the IOG. By the time I was done doing recording, I was kind of wiped out. Especially because I was waiting on it to upload. Because I had uploaded an entire hour and 3 minutes and somewhat second video of this game. And I was like, oh, jeez. Okay. That took long enough as it is. I had a BL ready, and I uploaded that. Now I'm waiting on the process. Ooh, cool. Alright, so now we just gotta go here. And I could do as well as I could just go to the towns and just like heal up when I get there. But it really won't make much of a difference. I guarantee you this much though. Before I go to the place, I'm gonna go ahead and max out my seeds. And see if I can't max out my healing potion. If I can't, well, I'll try to do it while I'm in the dungeon. I think there's healing potions here. Let me check it out real quick. There was this battlefield. And yeah, I was right. So let's see. Yeah, we got 99, 99. Wow. Now we're just going to max out the seeds, which I will be doing before we go over take the other. Ooh, I haven't seen this woman in a long time. Stefano. No, we don't want to do that. What the hell are you doing? It's because I had it on there. Should take him out. And it did. You dirty mother coward. Never seen these guys in a while either. I fight. You know, the thing is that we will never ever, I will tell you this much, I'll spoil this much for you. You'll never ever see, where we'll have to fight the lower enemy bosses, like from, like, for example, for, False Basin and, the Wintry Cave, I think it's called. Stuff like that. Even, the mine and the, I forget what it's called. I forget what they're called now. We'll check it out when we get done here, because I want to get this done as fast as I can. So we get through, you know, there was like 4 battlefields. I forgot all about this battlefield, to be honest with you, and I'm sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, we won't have to ever take out those bosses ever again. So, you know, just in case you're ever wondering about if they're looking for another clue. Well, that clue there actually is a spoiler in itself. So, yeah. But we may or may not have to take out something else. But it'll be in another episode. And the difference is that we're going to be doing it in one episode. So, yeah, per episode, we will be taking out whatever's blocking the way, including all the optional monsters, except for, and believe it or not, it's going to be one we can't get to, because we'll never be able to get rid of it and keep it gone for us to just, like, take care of it. So, we won't worry about it, ever. Wow. They're dead. I can't believe that flare is, like, completely useless against some enemies. Oh, well. Never thought I'd see the day that flare was completely useless against these guys. Look at that. Alright, so. Anyway. At least now all we have to do is max out our seeds. And then we'll take on the final dungeon. Which I may or may save that for the next episode. Which I think I will anyway. We're almost about running out of time here for me to do. By time I mean space. In this instance, it's like, even though it's like 10:32 in the morning right now, according to my clock right now, at this point in time in the game that I'm at, yeah. So, you know. And I could do it in accordance with the game where we just like took a shortcut or whatever, but whatever. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna get out of here. Now that door is important, but it's odd that that reason. You'd think there would be like 4 doors, but there never is. Of course, then again, if you were to do 4 doors, you'd have to count one that was for. I guess technically, if you count the one down there that you can get access to without a key, it would be for the bone dungeon, because that's where you get your first crystal. And the second crystal, blah 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 blah. But other than that, it's nothing. So let's see here. Oh right, we were gonna go look at those places, weren't we? You know what? Let's go take a look at that place, because I forgot the name of that place now. I've already forgotten. How are we going to do that? So let's go take care of that real quick, and then we'll take care of the battlefields. And I'm not going to go through that same old way that I did before. It won't take me that long. Okay, maybe I am going to go that way. I wasn't intending to. I forgot that that's the door that leads to Firebird. My bad. So let's go through this door here, and we'll take out the last 2 battlefields afterwards. But yeah, pretty much the bosses in all these other places, we will never, ever, ever have to fight. Yeah, okay, Volcano, right. Never have to take out that boss again. And I would take this door that's going past that there, but there's no point, because it doesn't lead to anything but, doing a few things that we already had to do that would, one of them we actually had to do. One of them for, like, Fireberg, the normal way before we got the shortcut, which, really, it's like a long shortcut, technically, if you want to think about it that way. Because it all depends on where you're happening to go back through to get to, to be honest, between Fireberg and Aquaria. So, anyway, yeah, so the bosses in those places, like I said, don't have to fight those. There was no boss in this area, though, in the rope bridge, so we're going to have to take care of that one, thank goodness. But yeah, I will be looking on videos, and if there's anything, yeah, that's right, it's called a live force. Anyway, I'll be looking, and if I haven't shown it off, I will show it off in a bonus video for, like, places. Let's start out with this video. Not this video, but this battlefield here. Take this out. Oh, ooze. Okay, no, we do not want to fight these guys with spells. Ugh. Okay, I didn't remember of that. I guess I'll have to, like... for these battles, I'm just going to use her arrows. But don't worry, I'll have them maxed back out before we go. Are you joking? You killed her? Oh no, not again. Oh, we haven't seen these guys in a while. Scoldier. Well, looks like I can take these guys out. Spells. I was thinking they had shields for some reason or not. I didn't remember. When I first had to fight these guys. But I think these guys were... Yeah. Anyway. Nope. So there's that, thankfully. So I might be running out of arrows pretty soon. Ooh. I haven't seen that guy in a while. Water hag. And this is why another reason why I had her. This is what I was talking about earlier when I said something about having her start attacking because of the stronger enemies. These will be the stronger enemies, even though we are pretty high leveled on our own. It doesn't really make a difference. No more oozes. Thank goodness. So yeah, but see, with the water hags being on this battlefield, randomly, you know, they'll start out with that and they'll ambush you, and it's like, oh brother, and they start confusing you and stuff. I've had that happen to me. Oh God, not you again. Oh jeez. I would just run away, which sometimes it's a good idea if you're just checking them out or whatever, or if you have to basically, you know, make sure that you're prepared for the fight. That's what I would do. But other than that, I just don't care. Alright, so thankfully we're almost done with this. It's getting a little bit longer because of how strong these guys are. So, but luckily and thankfully, we only have this field and the next field, which I'm going to be healing up at there. Well, you know what, actually, while I'm there, I might as well go ahead and max out the seeds. I don't know why I didn't think about that. You know, but the first thing I'm definitely going to do, is, while I'm in India, I'm just going to go ahead and heal up first. And then I'm going to take care of the seeds. Oh, come on, really? There we go. I believe we're supposed to be resistant to confusion and... Oh, God. I don't know about Doom. Not you. I hate these frack nuts. Come on. Fuzz you. Oh, come on out. If they didn't have shields, I would just be able to take them out. And let's see, one more battle. Oh, thank God. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, so actually, you know what I could do? First go in here, go do this, and then we'll heal. We'll get the seeds, and we'll go back and go max out on arrows. We will. Yep, definitely. So we're not going to take out the Dark King just yet. Refreshers. Yeah, heal potions. Okay. Yeah, I was right. They have heal potions here. I wasn't sure. I just, I've been trying to focus on this, getting this done. Oh, I could just leave her with that. So I guess I'll just do it off screen. You know what? Did we heal up? Yeah, we did. All right. I can't believe she actually has 20. Wait a minute. What do we have here? Oh, we have, for some reason, 39 whites. She has 40 whites. Makes no sense, but okay, whatever. I don't really care. I'm not going to argue with the statistics. But either way, you might be wondering why we're not going to the boat any other way. Well, because, again, there's only one way. Oh, I haven't seen that. We're a wild vampire. We haven't, anyway. Including you viewers out there. Well, I keep saying we. When I say we, I mean you, me as in me, and you guys as the viewers, other than myself. So, yeah. Alright. This is going a little bit more smoother than since we ain't got to worry about no doggone oozes or beholders. It's, thank goodness. So, you never know, they might pop up, but anytime I've ever played this, no battlefield of these kinds have ever had a beholder. So, it doesn't surprise me any of the oozes showed up, but I forgot that they were even in there. But still, it would not really be all that amazing if a beholder showed up, because they're just as dangerous as oozes are, because they can easily take out your HP, and it's like, ugh. Oh yeah, hey, that's right, we are exactly at her HP now that we are, what? She's at 34? Wow. 35, 36, 37, 35, 36, 37. Yeah, 3 levels ahead of her. Oh, well, you'd think that the higher we are, we'd have more HP, but at this point, I would have already had 1480, but oh well. So thankfully, there are no oozes, no beholders. But it may come one day, but knowing my luck. And it might be a little bit surprising because it's never happened yet. For the beholders to actually show up. Look at that. This is the very last battlefield in the entire game, would you believe? Because the next place we're going to is the final place, and we have no other Delium boss we have to go through, and it's probably going to be a little bit more shorter per section, but it'll definitely be long enough. Especially because of how hard it's going to be going through there. Or how hard it can be, anyway. Look at that. One more battle to go. I think we don't have any more spells left, as usual. We'll end up using... Yep. Alright, so I'll let her do her thing. Wouldn't have mattered if I put it myself on waiting for the attack or not. Because, see, if you put it over on her, or if I were to say defend and put the cruiser on her, it put, waiting for the attack. And, yeah. So, yeah. And thankfully, we didn't have to use any more arrows. So, I'm going to go ahead and, max out her arrows before we leave. And then, yeah, look at that. There it is. We maxed out our seeds. Now, we're not going to go on the ship just yet, because we're going to go get some arrowies for her. I mean, arrows. Whatever. Anyway, let's go get her some arrows, shall we? I don't know where I'm going to get them at, but, I mean, other than one other place that I can think of at the moment, and that's going through to Aquaria. So, because of that one temple, Oddly enough, temples never have any monsters or anything like that in this game. But there are games out there with temples in them, believe it or not, that actually have monsters in them. Monsters, if I can speak clearly. Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting in that sort of aspect. Of this game, I guess I kind of give you a break, especially with no monsters on the field out here, unless you count the battlefields, to kind of help you out, or especially when it comes to Libra Temple. Haven't been here in ages. 9 arrows. Wow, we didn't have to go in here twice. I think we had to go in here twice. But there you go. I've been there anyway. So, yeah, I mean, other than that, but the ones that are more useful than anything right away are going to be the ones that have unique items or spells, are also unique items, but as well, like weapons or armor, whatever they have in them when you defeat them completely. Now, you could go through and use a certain cheat code, but I don't know if it works too well at this emulator. I'm not going to do that, though, because I'd rather just not. I might put it in a bonus episode or something if I can get it to work. If not, I'm not going to worry about it, at least not on this emulator. I will worry about it on another point in time when I can do a better way to do it, which is getting all these battlefields to go 255 rounds out of 0. I think it is, or whatever, or out of 10, even though that 10 is just 10 represents is what it was for originally. So, believe it or not, for like when you first had to fight them, and it'll still look like it's crushed though, because you pretty much defeated them. But what it is I guess you get another chance to go through them all. But I'm not going to do that. And now I think we've healed up, if I remember correctly. Before that, let's take a look at, I think it's down here. Yeah, we got some people down here. We could go down even more, but there's no point. Because there's no monsters to face. Like this guy right here. Oh yeah, oh, I forgot, he sells seeds too. Ha! Did you know that about that? I'd like to help you, but you have enough cure potions, okay. I thought that there was 3 people down here. I could have sworn. You know what I mean? You probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because, like, I could have sworn there was like 3 platforms or something where you had 3 people on, but either way, then again, I guess, there's no healing on this ship that I know of. But either way, I guess. Anyway. So yeah, once I click this, I have no control over this, so it pretty much has only one destination. Back and forth. So I could do that again one more time, and all it would do is just go back. Now watch this. It'll go all the way back down to the place where we had to get to there, and that's the ship dock. So, but there's no point in going back there whatsoever. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is our final destination. Excuse me. Our true final destination is here. Right up here. Focus Tower. Even though it says Focus Tower, but what's in it is going to be the thing. Doom Castle. Alright. So yeah, I mean, we're going to be facing Doom Castle for the longest time. Now, the area that I was talking about is over there. See that right there, that guy? We cannot get to him whatsoever. The only way to get to him is to the Focus Tower the other way I was telling you about, when we had to go find, I believe it was, yeah, the wind spell ages ago. Well, probably not that much ages ago, but yeah, before we had to take on, long before we had to take on Pazuzu. Yeah, when we went to go to get Arrow, which is the wind spell, and the only wind spell that we actually have. So yeah, I mean, other than that, we actually are damn near done with this. So, and it might come as an appealing shock when I shorten this to the point that, you know, it won't be too short, but it'll be short enough because, you know, reasons. But I will be taking out monsters and stuff. I think there's another chest. There's item chests around here, I believe, and there is one particular chest that we're going to be going after before we take on a certain foe. And so we can continue on and open that last door in the focus tower. Anyway, this has been DbdKmp, the best neighborhood house plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. In the next episode, we will take on this area for sure. And yes, it's raining outside for some reason or another. Bye-bye.